What's going on today? Sir, how you doing? I dealt with you last time. I don't know if you remember me. What are we doing today?
I was playing a book through my speaker.
Okay, what kind of book?
50 cents book.
Okay. Obviously, it looks like the same time we have a bong like last time and some possible narcotics in the vehicle. Right? It's right in plain view. We told you last time, right? This is kind of odd behavior.
In broad daylight in New Jersey, officers approach a parked car where a man sits quietly listening to an audiobook through a speaker. The vehicle is not moving, and the interaction begins as a routine check. As officers request identification, the man explains he has lost his physical driver's license, but offers information that can be verified in the course of the conversation. Officers begin inspecting the interior and point to items they believe are drug-related, suggesting possible narcotics in plain view. The tone shifts as suspicion replaces routine questioning. The man responds calmly, but firmly invoking his right to remain silent and decline to answer further questions. Backup is called as the situation escalates, turning a simple park encounter into a more serious investigation driven by what officers believe they see rather than what is immediately confirmed.
Good day. Good day.
Yep.
Is that how you say it? So this is an ID card. This is an ID card. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yeah.
Where's your driver's license, sir?
I lost it.
You lost your driver's license. When did you lose your driver's license?
Pretty while ago.
When was a while ago?
I plead the fifth. But you can look up my driver's license with the G in the front of the numbers.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You can look up the numbers if you put the G in the front of numbers.
G in front of the numbers.
It's the same number.
Hey, sir, how you doing? I'm Officer Lee. That's fine. You can film us. We're filming you. What's going on today? Sir, how you doing? I dealt with you last time. I don't know if you remember me. What are we doing today?
I was playing a book through my speaker.
Okay, what kind of book?
50 cents book.
Okay. Obviously, it looks like the same time we have a bong like last time and some possible narcotics in the vehicle. Right? It's right in plain view. We told you last time, right? This is kind of odd behavior. Sir?
It's not odd.
Well, you're blasting music and now you have CDS in the vehicle. You understand?
It's not. But you guys can make all the assumptions you want.
Okay. We're just gonna have my boss come by. We'll talk to him when he comes in. You smoking today, man? Bill Goody?
I pleaded the fifth like 3 times already.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to point out, that's a bong over there, and that's possible CDS. Understand marijuana is legal, but it's not legal to purchase for recreation in New Jersey yet. All right, so that's where we're at. So we're just waiting for my supervisor to get here. Why do you have a blowtorch in the car as well?
I'm a plumber.
You're a plumber? Okay. You also work for DoorDash, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
You know what torches are used for?
What are they used for?
Do you know?
Oh, you seem to be able to tell me, so let me hear it.
I don't know. What do you think I'm using it for?
I don't know what you're using it for, but I know there's multiple uses for blowtorches.
And what are the uses of a blowtorch?
I want you to tell me because you want to tell me. You could do pipe work with it. You could light fires with it. You could do soldering with it. That's basically what I use blowtorches for if I ever used one. What do you use blowtorches for?
Basically what you said. Okay. Soldering.
Yeah.
It's good use of tax dollars. I think we need another car here. Get one more car. Can we get one more car?
Relax, Goody.
Get one more car.
Why? Why do you want another car?
Looks like a party.
I thought you played the fifth. Now you want to talk?
good use of company resources.
All right, sir. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Do you feel like hurting yourself today?
No, I do not.
Do you feel like hurting others today?
No, I do not.
Do you feel suicidal today?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you don't. That's all I see. I don't know for sure if that's CDS. I don't know if it's just incense that you put in a bong. So I don't know. I don't have a smell of any kind of CDS. So what is that, sir?
I plead the fifth.
And he's also got a blowtorch that he says he does plumbing work with, right in the driver console. All right. Let me talk to you over there. Yeah. All right, so sir, this is what's going to happen. Obviously, you're parked illegal. All you're doing right now, that's the only illegal thing we have. Officer Choi is going to be issuing you a parking summons, and we're going to ask you to please move from the illegal parking spot. Okay? You also told me that you're not in crisis, you don't want to hurt yourself, you want to hurt others, and you don't feel suicidal. You don't?
No.
Okay. So that's where we're at.
Officers arrive at a parked vehicle in New Jersey and immediately focus on items in plain view that they believe may be drug-related, including a suspected bong and a blowtorch. Inside the car, the man explains his work and answers questions while the officers continue their inspection and discuss possible narcotics. The conversation shifts into a more structured inquiry with basic safety screening questions. While backup is requested, despite the tension, the man repeatedly invokes his right to remains silent and declines to provide further details. Officers clarify that marijuana laws and suspicion-controlled substances are part of their concern, while also noting they are waiting on a supervisor. As the interaction continues, it settles into a controlled but cautious exchange where the officers decide to address the parking violation and issue a summons rather than escalate further, highlighting how observation, suspicion, and legal limits intersect during a routine stop.
Okay. Now, when I come to this store, okay, this cop or sheriff, right?
Deputy Alba.
Okay, now what was you asking me again?
I was just wondering if you knew the lady who is looking for her wallet, what your relation with her is.
What made you ask me that, though?
You were around looking over there. I was wondering if maybe you could help me find out what happened to her wallet. That's all I'm looking for.
What was I doing?
Nothing. You're just looking over there. I was wondering to see if you were with her.
Looking where?
Towards her direction.
Oh,
If you don't know her, that's fine, dude.
I know, but is that like your suspicion?
No.
Oh. Well, that's like harassment. Like you coming up on me doing that. Because if I come here and say I buy a pizza, I don't need that. I don't need you doing what you do and coming messing with me, not unless you got a reason.
So I do apologize. I was just asking if you didn't, if you don't want to.
But why you ask me?
You were out there. That's all. That's the only reason.
I'm the only one out there?
You were at the time when I pulled up. Yeah. If you have nothing to do with it, I do apologize for wasting your time, man. I'll leave you to be okay.
When you pulled up, I was just coming out of here.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was way over there. I don't know if you noticed me as well. I was helping her look for her wallet.
So, what time did you notice me then?
When I stopped to come. When I pulled in here.
Oh, okay.
You were out there. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's fine, dude.
I know, but you can't do stuff like that. Though.
Why is it?
Because that's not what you're supposed to do. You got to go about it another way. Because did you get a call? I'm an auditor.
Right.
And I talk to the city manager all the time, Cunningham and Matt Allen. So if you didn't get a call, then you shouldn't be around. I mean, not unless you're doing something, but did you get a call?
I was helping her look for her wallet, yeah.
Okay, does that involve me by helping her?
No, but you could possibly help her. That's what I was getting at.
No,
if you have no connection with her,
that's not my job, though. That's your job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Are you gonna? Oh, okay. Lady lost her wallet yesterday. I was wondering if you could have some camera. Okay, is that when manager comes?
So this happened yesterday.
What's that?
Did this happen yesterday? Or
sure.
today?
Since it's not involving you, I do appreciate your time, though. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care.
At a small store parking lot, a routine moment quickly turns into a focused police inquiry after an officer approaches a man and asks if he has seen a missing wallet. The man questions why he was singled out, noting he was simply nearby And going about his day, the officer explains he was observed looking in the direction of the person reporting the lost item and was hoping he might help identify what happened. The man pushes back, suggesting the approach feels intrusive and unnecessary given his lack of connection to the situation. The officer remains calm, clarifying that the question was based only on proximity and observation as the conversation continues. Both sides settle into a brief exchange that ends without escalation, highlighting how quickly a simple question can be interpreted differently depending on perspective and context.